Hello and welcome back to Song Surveys on Sofas with Superheroes, the sub-series. So I'm super excited about today's song. This is a really cool follow-up for yesterday's video because I saw them live. So now the song was on my list anyway, so I was like, well, why not do it on the week where I actually got to see them? So I'm doing an Our Lady Peace song, and there are so many Our Lady Peace songs that never made it big that I wish had blown up. This song isn't even my favorite song of theirs, but it's definitely a song that I wish people had listened to when it came out and had requested on the radio, and it had just blown up and made Our Lady Peace as big in the US as they are in Canada. But unfortunately that didn't happen, so I'm going to talk about the song anyway and hope that you guys listen to it and fall in love with it and maybe even check out some of their other music. But let's get started. So the song that I chose was Do You Like It, obviously by Our Lady Peace, and I really love this song in general. I think it has some interesting pieces to it and is just kind of an interesting story and has an interesting feel and vibe to it. So it opens with music, an instrumental part that goes right into the verse, so nothing really changes between that opening music and when the lyrics start. And so I really like in the first verse, the repetition is pretty fantastic. And again, sometimes using the same word in the same, like within two lines can kind of really deter me from a song. But the way they used it, I think really sets the message and really allows the listener to kind of get the idea of what's going on. So the very first two lines are about the crawling is the word that he repeats. So it's crawling out of pain, and then he talks about crawling to you. So again, I like the visual that you get, but then I also kind of like that, you're going from this one place having been crawled, and now you're also like, you haven't quite recovered yet, so you're still crawling. So I do think that repetition works there. And then the second part of the verse, which I really love, again, has that same repetition-y vibe to it. I said all the things that you said to say, have I said enough? So I love not only the repetition, right? Lots of saids, and then you get that tense change with the say. But I also just love the idea of that. I love the whole concept of I think that happens a lot, right? Is people say things that they want this person to hear and then immediately want to know, like, well, am I done now? Did I pass your test, or am I forgiven, or was this good enough? Will you, I don't know. I just really like that idea. And I think it does kind of work both ways, right? It's part of something that you should be forgiven, right? I'm sorry. I love you. I will never do it again. Okay. I've said it now. Am I forgiven? And is this all done? But in this case, I think it more works for him trying to kind of get to a place in this person's mind where this person actually cares and loves the singer. So I kind of like that, right? Like, I've said all the things, like, you're pretty, you're wonderful, you're great, I love spending time with you. Like, is that good? Did I say everything that you wanted me to say? So I really like that, and I think it does, again, kind of work both ways just in life. So I like when lyrics can kind of, again, make you think about two different things. And obviously when you hear the whole song as a whole, and I'm taking this one lyric out of context, so it could be either way, but again, you kind of get to place a meaning to it. So I like that. I think it's really good choice. I really like that part of the first verse. And I love that it's the first verse, right? It pulls me in right away. Then there's a subtle music change, and it goes into what I'm going to call the pre-chorus, because it's not as long as the real pre-chorus. And it's just, do you like it? Yeah, yeah. Repeated twice. And then it's another music change with the same music from the first verse, and it goes right into the second verse. And I really love, the music is held after the pre-chorus and then fades before the second verse, which then has that same music from the first verse. I really love the line, I know how you're playing these dirty games, they're killing me. And so I love the fact that they put and at the end of that line. I think it totally works so well. And again, maybe it's just because the way the music works and they just had to fit that and in because they had more to talk about in the second part of the verse. But I love that it's there, because this whole idea, right? They're killing me, right? Killing, it's so final, but it totally makes it not seem super final, and I love that. I just like think it's so smart the way that you're like saying this like final word, right? It's killing me, or they're killing me, and then you're like, and like I'm not done yet, I still have more to say. So I really do like that you get this kind of like word that is, you know, like, oh, it's killing me, like this is like going to be the end of me, and there's other things that we need to discuss. So I really do like that. And again, that could just not have been intentional at all, and it could have just been that word fit with the way that the music went, which is fine. But for me personally, I think it's a really cool part, and I really like that it's there. But also just in general, I love that concept of these dirty games and like just what that could mean. And I think it's great that it gives me something to really think about and kind of, you know, again, analyze with the song as a whole, analyze with just that verse. So I really, really like that. And yeah, I think that was a really good line as well. So this time the music change is much more noticeable when we go into the full pre-chorus this time. And again, it's just that repetition. Do you like it? Yeah, yeah. And at the end, there's definitely some extra yeah, yeahs in there. So that's pretty great, because then there's like another big music change, and that goes into the chorus, which I'm gonna say has two different parts, because musically it has two different parts. There's two different types of music, and also, again, with this repetition, lots of repetition in this song. The first part uses the line I don't want to for the first three lines. So each line starts with I don't want to, and then they have a separate ending. My favorite personally is I don't want to be a puppet for you. I think that's, again, just an awesome visual and also an awesome concept as well. Definitely, you know, have that interesting take on like I don't want to be a puppet, and then like the actual image of someone being a puppet. And then so that's the first part, and that part ends with an I, yes, you, which still has that same music. And then once that ends, you enter the second part where the music changes, and you get like a really pretty drastic change, and you get this new repetition phrase, which is I hate myself for, right? And then so there's three lines, and it kind of finishes I hate myself for, I hate myself for. My favorite is the last one, which is I hate myself for listening to you. But they don't just sing it like that. They were super smart and made like the best decision ever. And so they sing I hate myself for listening to. The music changes like back into that verse music, and you get like this couple seconds of music, and then you get the you. And the you's like repeated and kind of fades out as the third verse starts. Brilliant, brilliant choice. So good. I love that subtle little change. Like it's just, it's so fantastic. Such a good choice. Really like that part of the song. Really, really like that part. And then it goes into the third verse, which again has that same music from the first two verses. And my favorite lines are the first ones. It's too little, too late, I can't escape. And I love that, again, this lyric could be like totally interpreted in two different ways. So you could say, too little, too late, like you, like this person that the singer is talking to has done too little and it's too late. But at this point, this person, the singer, is so far in that he can't escape. Or potentially, the singer thinks that it's too little, that he's done too little and it is too late. He's been too late for whatever, but now he still can't escape, right? So now he's just kind of stuck. Like he knows that he is not doing enough. He knows that it's like not ever going to be enough, but at this point he's just stuck in it. And I honestly don't know which one I like more. I like them both. I like both concepts, that at this point, this person that he's singing to has made some sort of an effort, but it's just not enough. And even though he knows it's not enough, the singer just can't get out of this position with this other person. Or maybe at this point, the singer thinks, God, I just haven't done enough. I've been trying and trying, and it's too late. It's not enough. And now I'm still stuck here, and I'm still stuck trying these feeble attempts of trying. I'm now stuck in, and I just can't get away from this. So I honestly like both of them, and I'm not really sure. If you know, or if you have an opinion, please let me know. I would love to know what you think. So yeah, I really like that part of the third verse. I really like that line. It definitely makes me think and kind of allows me to make the song kind of what I want it to be at points. So I really like that. I love when there's lines that are a little bit more ambiguous like that, so it's pretty cool. Yeah. So then there's a music change for the full pre-chorus. So it goes back to that sound. Again, nothing is different. And it goes right into the chorus again with not really any change from the original full pre-chorus into the chorus. And then there's this drastic change. And right after the chorus, it goes right into the bridge, which is my favorite part of this whole song. And it just totally makes the song. It's so fantastic. I love it. It's so well done, and I love it. So the first thing I love about this bridge is it's sang in, again, I'm gonna say 2 parts, but you get this really great alternating feel. So the first line alternates with the second line, and then the third line alternates with the fourth line, and the fourth line alternates with the fifth line alternates with the sixth line. So lines 1, 3, and 5 have this like gang vocals. You can definitely hear another singer in there, but then lines 2, 4, and 6 do not. It's just like that solo one singer. So I think that is really cool. But then also the way that the lines connect to, again, that line 1 and 2 connect, the way line 3 and 4 connect, and the way line 5 and 6 connect, I think are just fantastic. I love it. And the fact that, again, you get this like alternating gang vocals, the feel of that like back and forth kind of a thing is fantastic, especially given the context of the song. I think it works fantastically. So the lines are, I just want to get out, stuck inside of this. Waiting for something else, waiting to exist. Can you offer me help from what I've missed? So I love that at the beginning of the bridge, this person is admitting, I'm done, man. I want out, but I'm stuck. I'm waiting for something else. I'm waiting to like actually be alive and feel like I'm living. Can you help me? Like, I love that after this whole thing, this whole song of like these feelings of just not being enough, and the singer is begging and pleading with this person, and then like you're still asking for help from this person. It's so good. I want to get out. Do you think you can help me? So I just really love that dynamic, that the singer knows that this is not a good situation. He wants to get out. He's stuck. He can't do it. And the person he turns to for help is the person who's like giving him this feeling to begin with. So again, I just think it's so interesting and really gives the listener kind of this ability to just kind of think and wonder, and I love it. So and again, the way that it's sang is just really fantastic. So really, really great bridge. One of my favorites, definitely on this album. Definitely like Our Lady Peace overall, but yeah, really love this bridge. Excellent choices, really good. So then after that, oh wait, the missing part. Okay, sorry. So what I've missed, right? So I think that's also super interesting, because it could be like what I've like what I've missed in terms of like not understanding what the other person's feeling. Like, am I missing something here? Did I miss something? Like not knowing something? Like, was there a point in time where I should have been paying attention to what you were saying or what you were doing that would have like helped me to understand why this is falling apart? Or is it physically missing something, right? Oh, sorry, I couldn't make it to that birthday party, or oh, couldn't make it to that dinner. I personally hope it's the former. I like the idea of more missing hints and clues and cues and things like that, as opposed to actually physically not being there. But yeah, so that's another interesting part. And again, it really just kind of gives you this room to wonder and think and make assumptions and get them wrong and listen to it again and be like, wait a minute, that first time I listened to it, I thought this, but now the second time I'm thinking this. So I really like that. Again, great bridge, really love that in the bridge. So they repeat that last part, I've missed, one more time, and then the I part, which comes right with a drastic change in the music, and then goes into the pre-chorus, which again, the music changes, that goes into the chorus, which is pretty much unchanged until the end. They hold that last you, and then they repeat the line for listening to you 3 times, And then there's this like transition, and then the music kind of drops, and then it fades, and then that's it. So again, great song. Love this band in general, but really love this song. Let me know what you think. Have you heard it before? Have you never heard this particular Our Lady Peace song before? Comment, like, subscribe, and I will see you guys next week with a new song. Bye.